Hi, good morning. I'm Denise Plant, and welcome to Colorado and Company. We all remember those horrible fires in Colorado the last 2 summers. The images of the homes were devastating. The American Homestead Company is joining us today. It's a unique design and build group from Telluride, Colorado, and according to American Homestead, they are the region's leading green builder. By merging antique structures with 21st century technologies, AHC has established its own original look for over 20 years. Now they've set the standard in presenting genuine antique structures into contemporary structures. Doug Franklin is from the American Homestead Company, and of course Michael Barron is from AER Block Enterprises. Both companies use and distribute products for a company called Hebel, and they offer fire-resistant products like you've never seen before. Gentlemen, it's good to see both of you.
Nice
So happy to have you on the show today. Let's start with your background, Doug, and tell me a little bit about what led you into this kind of business.
I've been a builder for 25 years, and I've been in Telluride for 15 years and doing antique structures. But we saw a need about 3 years ago for a new type of home.
And what kind of building and construction do you do?
We've kind of specialized in antique building construction, where we take antique timber frame barns and antique log cabins and combine them into a home. But that's developed into a fire-resistant home.
How wonderful is that? So the fire-resistant building. How many years have you been researching this concept?
We started, Michael and I, about 3 years ago with the fires that were close to Telluride and the fires that were on the eastern slope. So we went after a new design that would combat a forest fire and withstand a fire coming upon it.
Thank goodness you're here in Colorado. That's wonderful. 970-729-0902. Michael, let's talk a little bit about your company and where did you first encounter AAC?
Well, I first came across AAC in Germany. My family and I, we were visiting our relatives over there, and I like to get around and see building sites in Germany. And one time we came across a site where there was about a 2-story building being built in this wonderful white material. And in my curiosity, I reached down and picked up a bit of scrap material, and it was light as a feather. It was very, very light.
So this is AAC?
This is called Aerated Autoclave concrete.
How wonderful is this? And exactly what is it?
Well, it's a combination of sand, cement, lime, and gypsum. And the material is matched up with an expansion agent, and after it's mixed, it's poured into great molds that are 4 feet wide, 2 feet high, up to 20 feet long. And then it stiffens up and hardens. They take the mold off and they cake. They call this material cake. It's lined up where they can cut it with high tension wires, cutting wires. After it's cut up into precision block, it's then rolled into these large autoclaves, which under steam and pressure and about 12 hours of time, turn it into a natural mineral called tobamorite.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And I understand there's a sound test too.
Yeah, we have a wonderful sound demonstration here, and this is really great. When I push the button here, you'll note, in fact, you can go ahead and push the button, and we'll see if we hear anything. Not very much coming out. Now go ahead and push the button now.
Oh my gosh. So wait, whoa. So that's with this closed. You can't hear anything. Now open this up. Wow. So what an amazing difference it is. What's making it so soundproof?
Well, because of all the bubble structure inside here, it has high what's called STC ratings, sound transmission characteristic ratings. So it dampens the sound to where if you have noisy roads, if you have dogs barking or teenagers that are inspired to create music in the back room.
Or kids playing football behind the back of my house.
Whatever it takes, it'll quiet things down.
All right, so let's talk about how the builder actually uses this product.
Right. Well, I think we had a video to show some of the cutting here. Here we're demonstrating how it cuts. It cuts just like wood. You can see how easily our saws go through it. And then we can drive nail. We can actually, here in this case, we're cutting it, chiseling it. We also have a rasp, a carbide rasp that we use to kind of round corners off and such. And then we can get into it with all kinds of fasteners, starting with nails. You can pound nails just like wood. You can screw into it. You can drive screws very easily into the material. And we can also drill into it. And again, you can see how quickly it works, just like wood. But it is concrete. It is an aerated concrete.
So, Doug, what makes this fire protectant or fire resistant?
Well, with our house design, we wanted a house that could withstand 1600 degrees for 45 minutes. And so what we did, we approached with design all the aspects of a home: the windows, the doors, the soffits, the roof, the garage doors. And through our research, we came across AAC, and that's the nucleus of our home. If you build our home out of AAC, a complete home, it won't burn. As you can see in the test there, it will not burn. So, but then we got into the windows, and windows are an area where heat comes through from a fire and will start a house on fire from the inside. So this is our glass that we use. It's a ceramic glass, and that glass can take 1600 degrees for 45 minutes. And then it can have a fire hose put on it, and it'll take it. So that was our key, was really getting all the ingredients that make a home fire resistant.
And what kind of special offer do you have for our viewers today, Doug?
What we have today is that if the first person that we would contract with here through the show, we would give a 3% discount and on our contract, and that would be up to $30,000.
Very nice. 505-983-2160. You can call 970-729-0902 or go to AmericanHomesteads.com. Now, Michael, fires can start inside of a home, too. What kind of vents do you use?
Well, there are some ember-proof vents that can be set up. A lot of times, ventilation, you have firestorms and embers rolling to a house, and those embers can actually get in and burn the house out from the inside out. So there are a venting system that we also include within in our package here.
Excellent. And they can find out more online, too, when they go to the
yes.
website. As we look at pictures here, Doug, do you have different degrees of fire-resistant homes that you build?
Well, it's really site-specific, your home. If you're in a grass-type environment in a field, you don't need a full-blown fire-resistant home. You need a house that can resist a grass fire. If you're in the forest, you do need all the ingredients to fight the fire. So it's really about your site, and we will come and evaluate your site, and then from there we design a home that's fire resistant.
How amazing is this? And how long does it take to build a home? I would imagine it depends on the size of the home and what you really want to do, but does it take any more length of time compared to a normal home that's built with wood?
None.
No,
Really?
if it's planned properly, it does go up very, very readily,
Right.
yes.
The key to us, when you look at with AAC, we really eliminate insulation, drywall, and any wood in your home. So we're cutting out a lot of the phases in a construction process.
I mean, it's wonderful that it's fire resistant, but also just looking at the difference here that this makes. When it's closed, you push the alarm button, you can't hear anything, and then when it's open, look at that. The soundproof.
It's very quiet. It's very quiet.
This is amazing.
For condo projects, when you figure you're living in a condo project, if we build that project out of AAC, you will not hear your neighbor next door.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure
Nice
having
to
you
meet you.
on, and I'm glad that you guys
Thank
are
you.
introducing this
You
to
bet.
Colorado with all the wildfires. It's never too late for safety when it comes to how your home is built. And you've heard good information from Doug and Michael about high-quality products that will make your home safe from fire. Now, the first homeowner who contracts with American Homestead Company using Hebel and AER Block products will save 3% on total construction budget based on a contract. Maximum discount, $30,000. Please learn more online. Go to AmericanHomesteads.com. Again, it's AmericanHomesteads.com. And be sure to fill out the questionnaire. It's an easy way to contact American Homestead. 970-729-0902. That number again is 970-729-0902. And to reach American Homestead, learn more about Hebel products used in fire-safe construction. You can visit Hebel-USA.com, and you'll find great information about AER Block products also used online at airblock.com, and Hebel USA paid for this segment.